Why did Tesco fail in the US? Tesco is the largest retailer in the UK and has thousands of stores worldwide. However, there's one country that Tesco couldn't crack: the US. In 2007, Tesco opened its first store in LA, California under the name Fresh and Easy. This was designed to resonate with US consumers as it was fresh food at affordable prices. Under that name, they went on to open another 60 stores in the first 5 months of entering the US. They continued to open stores in California and later expanded into Arizona and Nevada. But by 2009, Fresh and Easy reported a $200 million loss. And finally, in 2013, Tesco decided to call it a day and close all their operations in the US. But why did Tesco fail so monumentally in the US? The first reason was poor timing. The financial crisis hit the US at the end of 2007, almost perfectly coinciding with Tesco's entrance into the US market. But not only that, the western states that Tesco decided to target were disproportionately hit by the financial crisis, as all 3 states had higher than average unemployment during this time. This meant that shoppers in these states were changing their behaviours and cutting back on spending. They were favouring low price, bulk retailers. This was something that the Fresh and Easy concept was not. The second mistake Tesco made was small stores in bad locations. Tesco's Fresh and Easy stores were 1/5 the size of the typical American grocery store. The strategy was to place smaller stores in walking distance of residents in order to target local people rather than out-of-town shoppers. However, Americans were used to driving out of town to larger locations where they could get everything all in one go, and this wasn't the case with the Fresh and Easy stores. Rumour has it that another fatal mistake was placing the stores on the inbound side of the highway. This made it difficult for customers travelling home from work to visit the Fresh and Easy stores, as they were on the wrong side of the highway and more convenient for people who were going to work, not from work. The problem with this is people don't buy groceries on their way to work. It's something they may consider on the way home from work. And with the Fresh and Easy concept being based on impulse purchases and little and often shopping, then this was a big mistake in their strategy. All in all, the US consumer found these smaller supermarkets frustrating, as they couldn't get everything under one roof all at once. Typical buying behaviour in the US is that people buy in bulk less often, so they may go shopping and buy 1, 2, 3 weeks worth of shopping in one go. These stores were just not designed for that consumer behaviour and therefore didn't appeal to the average American shopper. Another thing consumers didn't really like about the Fresh and Easy concept was the self-checkouts. Despite Tesco spending hundreds of millions of pounds on market research in the US, they still failed to understand consumer behaviour. This was evident with the over-reliance on self-checkouts. In grocery stores, the US consumer was used to having people operating the checkouts, but also bagging their items for them. This was something Fresh and Easy totally missed, as they had many self-checkout tills and very few operated tills with people bagging items. This strategy works for Tesco in big cities, where people are nipping in for a few items that they can put through and quickly go. However, putting 300 quid's worth of shopping through a self-checkout isn't a good idea and isn't a good experience for the customer. It leaves them leaving the store feeling annoyed and frustrated with the time it took to check out, as nothing ever goes smoothly on a self-checkout. There were many reasons why Tesco failed in the US, and all in all, it was a mixture of bad timing, a poor understanding of the US consumer, and an overall poor concept that the US market didn't want. Tesco failed to break the US at a reported loss of $2 billion. And Tesco's failed expansion to the US will go down as one of their biggest failures to date. Thanks for watching the video to the end. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe for more weekly business videos.